what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're actually talking about the card that has been getting a lot of attention, and more specifically, it's a credit card that reacts and acts just like a debit card would, but it grows your credit at the same time. And yes, I am speaking in fact of the Chime credit builder card. So let's go ahead and see what my initial impressions are on this card. And before we get started, let's go ahead and give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't, to this channel already, because we always produce content that you guys are looking for. I am 22 years old, always looking for ways to get ahead, and I share my journey and my progress along the way on this channel. If you guys like that and you guys want to see how I do it and you guys want to join along, go ahead, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And with that, let's get right into this video. So first things first, online banking, that is blowing up right now. Like, people have no idea. Traditional banking, where you go to a bank, Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, is starting to slow down progressively now that everything can be done online. Now you can check, you cash your checks online virtually. You don't even have to go to the place. You could just take a picture. Everything can be done from your phone. So online banking is starting to grow tremendously. One of the biggest ones right now is Chime, and Chime it's, for me, has been one of the best ones, and it's one that I've actually started using recently. They came out with a feature that has been very exposed on YouTube ads, Facebook ads, all over the place, talking about this credit builder, that it's to say that supposedly it goes ahead and bumps your credit at least 30 points per month. Now that's when you get started, but I was getting kind of curious, and I went ahead and I ordered myself the Chime credit builder card, and it just arrived. And I want to give you guys my first initial impressions to this, because first things first, they say it's a metal card, okay? However, I actually have my Apple card right here, right next to me, which actually is a metal card. If you take a listen, there's obviously a difference. And also the way it feels, this card feels way more solid, act like it feels actually a piece of metal. This card doesn't feel super metal. There's probably a little bit of plastic in there, but it feels heavier than your average card, and it probably feels like it can last longer than your average card. And honestly, it feels really good. Now, the way that this card works, like I mentioned before, is it works just like a debit card. But typically, whenever you get a credit card, what they go ahead and they do is they give you a line of credit. They say you can put $300 a month at most on this card, and that means you can go ahead and use this card up to $300, but by the end of the month you got to pay back that amount. However, this card, the thing that's been selling is that there is no need for that. They don't give you no credit. It acts like a debit card, meaning that you put the money in, and however much money you put into it, that's your credit limit. Meaning you don't get more, you don't get less, you get exactly how much you put into it, and then you use it like if it was a regular debit card, and then they go ahead and use it as if it was a credit card and report to the major credit bureaus. Now, this is a great idea for anybody who is, number one, starting off as a young person, either has no credit and are just starting off. They can go ahead and get this card. The reason why this is very good is because if you try to get a credit card, you can't really get a credit card if you don't have any credit, and how are you going to get credit if you don't have any credit cards? It's kind of funny how that works. But with this, all you have to have is a Chime account, and then have received a direct deposit of at least $200 into your Chime account, and then you'll be eligible to apply for this. And then once you apply for it, then you're good, and then it's yours forever. And then every month you can just keep loading it, adding money to it, using it how you would a debit card. And now, just like every credit card, there's pros and there's cons, and I want to run down through the pros list first, and then we're gonna go to the cons. The first things is that there's no annual fees. One of the reasons why I went ahead and switched over from Wells Fargo to Chime is because there was a lot of fees. I learned that they took around I think $1,000 in fee in the 3 years that I had with them, and that's ridiculous. Of course, that's going over balance sometimes, some difficult times, but still they took over $1,000 in fee. That's a lot of money. But here, there's no annual fees. As well, there's no annual interest charge. So as well, if you go overboard, and it doesn't matter if you don't reach a certain amount of swipes per month or uses per month, there's no annual fee. When opening it as well, you don't need to have a specific amount to deposit into it. You can deposit $1, you can deposit $5, $100, $500. It's up to you, however much you want to deposit into this card. For example, I'm gonna go ahead and screen record my phone so you guys can see exactly how my account looks like right now. So we're gonna go ahead, open this up. So as well, immediately you can see there my credit builder card, and then my spending account. That's just, you know, I have all the rest of my money into my Acorns account, but here is just what I have currently into my Chime. So as you can see right there, it says credit builder card, and then it tells you how much is available to be spent. And now if I was to spend all that money, the $202 and the 81 cents that are in my credit builder card, I would not get docked or have my credit be dropped. As a matter of fact, I'd still have, you know, it would go up, because it works as if it was like if I paid back the credit that I was borrowed. It's pretty interesting the way that it works. And then, you know, you can go ahead and then you get the funds from your spend account. So whenever you transfer money into your Chime, it always goes to your spending account, and then from your spending account you transfer it over to the credit builder card. So, you know, moving it here, I just opened an account. Remember, I just told you $9 in the savings account. And the final pro is that they report to all 3 major credit bureaus. So Equifax, TransUnion, and what's the third one? Thank you, editing Carlos. I forgot at the moment. Well, it reports to all 3 credit bureaus. So as well, like I said, it's great because it helps you build credit in one of the easiest ways. It's so simple. It's not like they give you a line of credit, they already have it. Now the cons, here are the cons list. In order to get this card, you have to have gotten a direct deposit. So for example, if your employer pays you with cash, or if your employer pays you with checks, you're not going to be able to get that because you need it to be direct deposit. So if you're not getting a direct deposit, you won't be able to apply for it. As well, one of the selling points for a lot of other credit cards is that they give you a pretty big limit. So these, it only is however much money you actually have, which in a way is kind of being a little bit more responsible, because this card, I believe it's intended for people who are just starting off, or people who have bad credit. If you have bad credit, this is a good card for you, because you're gonna be able to start building slowly, little by little, because, you know, it works just like if you're working your debit card. But it does, I think, limit what you can do with it, because other cards, they give you $600, $700, $900 of credit, right? So it's a lot less. As well, there's no rewards other than the Spot Me feature, where you can go, I think, about $20 to $40 over the limit, and then Chime goes ahead and spots you until you reload your account, and then it takes what it spot you from what you did. So hey, nice. Think of it like, so kind of like theyre or these other apps that goes ahead and forwards you some money to help you out. It's like that. And as well, it doesn't really prepare you how to actually use another credit card. Now the good thing for me is that I also have my Apple credit card, that I realize how does the other cards work. They go ahead and give you a line of credit which you're able to use, and then you pay it back at the end of the month. This is a little bit different. It's kind of strange, but overall, I think that the pros list is a lot better than the cons list. The cons list is like little nitpicks, but that is my first impressions. I want to make another follow-up video on this in like 6-7 months to see how much my credit has grown ever since I got it, and as well how much has impacted me and what use I've been able to get out of it. So guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, please comment. Tell me what do you want me to do next, because every interaction that you do has an effect on this channel. So I'm telling you now, please go ahead and comment, like it, something. That way YouTube can go ahead and promote this video to more people. And with that, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.